2023 BMW iX review. What is new? The iX M60 has been added to the lineup. The M60 version generates 610 horsepower, part of the first iX generation, which will be introduced in 2022. How does the iX work? The iX is a perfect illustration of how electric SUVs are changing how large vehicles are supposed to handle. The weight of batteries positioned low under the floor adds to the sense of being hunkered down. As a result, the iX easily rails through curves, and the light effort steering gives the impression that the iX is smaller and lighter than it is. Our test car has the optional 22-inch wheels and tires. They provide adequate turning grip and help slow the iX from 60 mph to a stop in an outstanding 114 feet an hour emergency braking test. In normal driving, the iX can provide plenty of regenerative braking, making it simple to drive around with only the acceleration pedal and the region handling the brakes. Because the iX can dance, brakes are essential. In our testing, accelerating to 60 mph took only 4.2 seconds. That's faster than most EVs, including the Jaguar I-Pace and Audi e-tron, and comparable to BMW's gasoline-powered X5M. How spacious is the iX? The iX boasts some of the coolest-looking upholstered seats on the market right now, and they're also incredibly comfy. The front seats provide a wide range of adjustability and efficient seat heaters. The iX also handles well on the road. There's still a suggestion of athletic stiffness rather than pure cloud-like softness, although we assume our test car's larger 22-inch wheels contributed. It's also a very quiet SUV with little wind and road noise on the highway. Many of the iX's interior controls are touchscreen-based, including the climate system. Most functions require him to press 2 buttons, but the main temperature settings are easily accessible and easy to adjust. The rear seat occupant also has her 2 climate zones and a series of vents for excellent coverage. Overall, the system does a great job of maintaining a comfortable environment. How about the interior? Wow, this interior? The interior of the iX is not only aesthetically pleasing, but also functional. It is easy to enter even for beginners. It's hard to imagine that the large doorway and low steps would make access easier. Optional air suspension allows even lower loading heights. There is a flat floor throughout the cabin, plenty of head and leg room in both rows, and plenty of shoulder space. Visibility is excellent, especially through the front window, and the available cameras can handle everything that you can't easily see naturally. Despite BMW's careful choice of space, there are some puzzling things. Functions available on other vehicles, such as adjusting the amount of regenerative braking or adjusting the distance of adaptive cruise control to the vehicle in front, are hidden in the menu level. I also noticed that the white text touch controls on the beautiful walnut center panel had faded in the sun, making it hard to tell where the actual buttons were. How's your technique? The iX shows some of BMW's latest innovations and is very impressive. BMW's advanced driver assistance systems may be hit or miss in their performance, but here's where we're scratching our heads. I'm really impressed with how the whole system works, aside from the obnoxious adaptive distance adjustment. Also, BMW's voice-activated virtual assistant, in terms of being able to change things like responsiveness and air conditioning settings, really impressed me. Better than most voice control systems. More convenient than a gimmick, BMW is pushing the boundaries even further with its integration with Android smartphones. Android users can quickly pair their phones with their cars, and navigation instructions appear as turn-by-turn instructions on the driver's instrument cluster. This is a new level of integration never seen before. Apple CarPlay is wireless, but it doesn't share that level of integration yet. Our test car also had his Bowers and Wilkins audio system as an option. We were very impressed with it and had some party tricks like 4D bass. Why do I only listen to podcasts when I feel like it? How is the storage situation? The iX's excellent utility extends to its cargo space. The capacity behind the back seats is 35.5 cubic feet, which is greater than the Jaguar I-Pace, 23.2 cubic feet, and Audi e-tron, 28.5 cubic feet, but not nearly as much as the Tesla Model X. The back seats split and fold flat in 3 sections, with release buttons conveniently located near the rear hatch. However, unlike the Model X, there is no front trunk. There isn't enough internal storage space for small items, but there are some good options for storing personal items. Door pockets and center armrest bins are great options. The iX can easily store a child seat. The generous backseat space makes it easy to install any size seat in any orientation and provides easy access to the ISOFIX anchors and top tethers on the back of each rear seat. The iX has been rated with decent traction in a few other markets, but not in the US market. What about range and efficiency? The iX xDrive 50 has an EPA range estimate of 315 miles with optional 22-inch wheels like our test car, and 324 miles with standard 20-inch wheels. Impressively, it easily surpassed the EPA estimates on a standardized real-world test track for the EV range. Here the iX has traveled 377 miles on a single charge. This is one of the longest distances I have ever driven an electric car. Efficiency, i.e., the amount of power the iX consumes when driving, is also impressive. We measured 32 kWh per 100 miles traveled. This is one of the best results we've seen in this class, and is similar to what we've seen in less powerful EV like Ford's Mustang Mach-E. The iX comes with an 11W onboard charger and charges from 0 to full in just over 10 hours using a Level 2 home charger, assuming the right hardware and optimal conditions BMW estimates it can. It also has his DC fast charging capability of up to 195 W, allowing him to charge the battery from 10% to 80% in about 40 minutes. Is iX worth it? The iX isn't exactly affordable when you take a quick look at its price tag, but when you start lining up with competitors in the segment, the iX looks like a swag. Build quality is incredibly solid. Everything about the interior looks great, has a little weight, and bolts on tight. This is one of the most modern and luxurious interiors I have ever seen. BMW's warranty is comparable to most luxury brand warranty coverage. The base warranty lasts 4 years, 50,000 miles with a generous 12 years, unlimited miles perforation warranty, and 8 years, 100,000 miles battery warranty. BMW offers 3 years/36,000 miles of free maintenance and 2 years of free fast charging, 30-minute sessions each on the Electrify America charging network. To be honest, I'm not happy with iX's front-end design. It looks unique, but might be a little too bold for most palates. Styling alone may not be a novice for some. If you can get through the outside, the inside is there, clean, modern, and functional. It's a place we like to spend time. Driving the iX is fun, but it's even easier. Speed is readily available. Ease of control and responsiveness to input make the iX easy to operate and deploy. Did I mention it has a hexagonal steering wheel? Here's the start of an endless conversation. We recommend the iX xDrive 50 as it offers better performance and overall range at a lower price point than the new M60. The optional convenience package is also worth it as it features a Harman Kardon sound system, augmented reality navigation, and surround view cameras.